Tonight, the chilling moments. Protests in Panama took a deadly turn, captured on camera. Retired lawyer Kenneth Darlington getting out of his car to confront demonstrators blocking a major highway outside of Panama City, pointing his gun as he argued with the crowd. Then moments later, the 77-year-old opening fire, killing 2 protesters. Screams of terror ringing out as Panamanian police moved in to arrest Darlington, now charged with intentional homicide and possession and trafficking of a firearm.
Well, this was always going to happen. We said this ages ago. I knew this was going to happen. Now, I'm not going to play the full video on here, but...
I didn't know there was video footage.
Yeah, there's video footage of him doing it. Someone recorded him. So... just before we get into this, these imbeciles have been coming to fighting game tournaments. Remember I told you before they came...
Is this in the UK?
No, I think this was in Panama, I think. I'm sure the article will tell... Yeah, Panama. So this guy obviously had enough. And because he's so old, I don't think he's going to serve time the way people usually do. That's what I heard. I don't know how it works. But these environmentalist types must have known that this day was coming.
You know what, though? I just think it's not worth... wasting the rest of your life because of these people.
I don't know. I'm not saying that it's worth it. I'm not saying that I want it to happen to them. Of course, I don't want anyone to be killed, but anyone could have seen that this was going to happen. If you keep on blocking the road, someone who doesn't care is going to kill you. And that's what's happened. 2 people have been murdered now because they blocked up the road with their environmentalist bullshit. My man got out of the car. He pulled out his strap. He told them to move. They didn't want to move. He popped 2 of them. Now 2 people are dead.
They think they're invincible. They think they're untouchable.
Yeah, you do. You think you're invincible. You think people are not going to go to extreme lengths. Now, like I said, we do not condone or endorse anyone murdering anyone over blocking streets. But I do not condone or endorse the environmentalist behavior as well. And if I'm being realistic, as a 31-year-old man that has observed people's tendencies on the road, you are playing with fire. People get pissed off at the best of times on the road, right? You drive around London or somewhere in the UK, you bump into aggressive drivers all the time and you ain't even doing anything wrong. People are just aggressive on the road. Now you're blocking them up when they got places to be. Yeah, someone's going to get fucked up. This does not surprise me. I'm not shocked. No one should be shocked. The environmentalists shouldn't be shocked. And don't be shocked if it happens again. If you keep on blocking people, this shit's going to keep on happening. This was the first person that's done it. And you always know what happens after the first person does it, right? It's like a snowball effect. One man's done it, another man's going to do it, another man's going to do it. I'm just being realistic here. Now, this happened in Panama. It says in the Daily Mail, it says the motorist who shot dead 2 environmental protesters blocking the road is a retired U.S. lawyer, 77 years old, with a conviction for illegal possession of firearms. The gunman declared, "This ends here," before opening fire. And there's like a really iconic image of not iconic, like it's turned into a meme. It's turned into this memeable image of him holding the gun, and you can even see the clip flying out of the gun as it's being shot. So it says a motorist who shot dead 2 environmental protesters blocking a road in Panama on Tuesday is a retired American lawyer. Kenneth Darlington, 77 years old, appeared before a judge in town of La Espiga. I don't know if I'm saying that. I'm probably butchering it. On Wednesday afternoon, and after a 2-hour hearing, was remanded in custody. According to local media, the U.S. citizen who was seen in both video and pictures shooting dead 2 teachers blocking a road on a highway has a previous conviction for illegal possessions of firearm. Now, look, this is what's going to happen. You're going to block the roads, and you're going to encounter someone that either has previous convictions, might be a little bit unhinged. It might be, you imagine you bump into somebody, you've blocked the road. Their wife's just divorced them, taking the kids. The guy's on his last straw. You ever seen a film called Falling Down? There's he's just having a bad day. And his wife is taking his kids and it's a very hot day and he just snaps. And it's just one continuous shot of him having a bad day and people are just catching flack for it. And you're going to encounter people like that. And they're going to push your shit in. You need to be realistic about this. You are not untouchable. You will end up costing yourself or your friends their lives. You pushing this environmentalist bullshit. I've been going to fighting game tournaments or working at them or watching them on TV. Just the other day, they were doing the Street Fighter Capcom Pro Tour. Suddenly the lights went out. Everyone's like, what the hell's going on? Just stop oil. Throwing oil on the fucking game monitors again. This is a different tournament, not the one I told you about before.
Oh.
This happened in France.
Wow.
During the finals of a Street Fighter tournament, I'm sitting there, they're talking. The players are playing, but then obviously these are very good fighting game players, and they
Imagine you're about to win.
They stopped attacking each other.
Yes.
I'm like, what the hell are these guys doing? And then suddenly the lights go out. Now the people in France at the Capcom Pro Tour handled it very well. They shut them down, but we knew it was just stop oil.
Yeah, he's like, well, you can't get over it. Oh, he actually had the throw. I think he missed his bankable there.
Oh, hang on a minute.
No,
Hang on a minute.
not like this.
Have we?
No. No, hold on, la. Non pas quoi.
What has happened?
Mais no.
I would love to know what's happened here.
Oh, some drama, guys, drama. It wouldn't be Street Fighter without a bit of drama. We've seen some crazy stuff happen in these events. Remember when Mochi, who was Mochi playing, was it?
Right, those of you guys tuning in to watch Chris Wong versus Men at RD Grand Finals, we've taken a 10-minute break, now 7 minutes remaining, because I believe Just Stop Oil have just stormed the stage and thrown paint all over the main screen. I don't know why they're attacking FGC events. Like, seriously, I mean, really, is that your target? We're like trying to grow. We're like here, guys. Like, chill out, man. Anyway, it is what it is. We have to swap out the screen, so these poor players are going to have to wait for the screens to be swapped out, and then we're going to try and get the finals on the way. So stay on Capcom Fighters, twitch.tv/Capcom Fighters. We'll be back in 5 minutes by the time this goes live. Hang tight, guys.
Honestly, if I'm being 100% honest here, like, I'm not going to ramble for too much about this. I don't care what happens to these people. I don't give a shit what happens to them. If I wake up in the morning and I hear that person X, Y, and Z had some gnarly shit happen to them, I ain't going to lose any sleep over it. Now, I don't want those things to happen to them. I don't want anyone to particularly get hurt. But I'm not surprised. Like, how long are you going to piss people off before you realize that you're gambling with your life? In certain parts of London where they do it, there's a lot of police presence there already. No one's going to really do anything. But you go down to rougher neighborhoods like Peckham and you do that shit, you might not go home. Mm-hmm. And you keep doing that shit in America where there's more guns than people. I'm not going to be surprised if we wake up in the morning one day and we hear, because how many mass shootings do we hear of in America? How many times do we wake up and we go, really, another mass shooting?
There's a lot of criminals out there anyway who would do this stuff to innocent people. So if you're bothering people, then there is people out there who are not going to give a shit and they will just do what they got to do. Yeah. And some of them will probably even get away with it.
Do you think that it's outside of the realms of possibility that you guys will all be lined up blocking traffic and some guy gets out of his car with his AR-15 and starts opening fire?
Do you think, though, that this will be a lesson for a lot of people to not do it, or do you think they'll still continue to do it?
Well, these people are dumb to begin with, so I think they'll continue doing dumb shit. And this is definitely going to be a situation of you fuck around, you find out. You know, you either learn from this, because I don't think anybody wants you to die. But I'm also not going to lose sleep if somebody does something, because what do you expect? This is literally like walking into oncoming traffic. This is like if they opened up the pen where they keep the bulls, you know, the bulls when they do the Spanish conquistador or whatever it's called. I don't know what their names are.
Yeah.
This is like them saying, right, we're releasing the bulls, and you just stand there. You stand in the middle of the road while these bulls are running towards you. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think happens if you jump in front of a train? Like, this is not rocket science. That's all I want to say about it. Keep fucking about, and this shit's going to keep happening. But like we said, we don't condone or endorse this. We live in reality. It is what it is.